Hi guys, so today's video is empties. I have this big old box and I gotta go through it really quick because I have to go to work. I always end up filming before work. Isn't that just sad? So let's get through this because I have, let's see, yeah, I don't have that much time. So the first one I have here is Clinique's Invisible Blend face powder. It's their loose powder from Clinique. It comes in this big old container. I really like this one. Right now I'm currently using their old redness solutions loose powder. I ended up coming across one, that's what I used for like baking. But this could be probably comparable to the Laura Mercier, but I haven't used it yet, so I would have to tell you. But I love this one. I use this on my clients all the time at work. It's really nice because it doesn't have any color, but we have other ones that do have color in it if you needed one with some color. I need to stop snapping. Alright, moving on. So now I have a makeup setting spray. This is D-Slick from Urban Decay, and it's the oil control one. It's a hot mess, but I love these. Down towards the bottom, when I couldn't really spray it anymore, I just started taking off the cap and using it to dip my brushes in for like my loose pigments, and it worked really well for that. This is the Xoxo, I think that's how you say it, Xoxocortneylynn milk. I'll show you in a second. It's natural performance, apparently, whatever that means. It's a reparative leave-in conditioning spray. I love this. It has rosehip, I probably am saying these all wrong, I know, argan, and coconut oil. So, this is what it looks like. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and I absolutely love this. I love all the products that I've ever gotten for them. I just need to go and buy full sizes. I just always forget to. Next, I have a primer. Well, this is the Visionaire 1 Minute Blur. It's a smoothing skincare instant perfector. It's not advertised as a primer, but it's totally a primer. And you can see that I like literally squeezed it till there was nothing left. I have one over there. This thing is expensive, but I really do like it, especially if my skin's a little bit more dry. When it's really oily, it's not 100% for me, but I still like it. Next is my Stay Matte makeup from Clinique, and this is 06 Ivory. This used to be my absolute favorite foundation from Clinique. Like, this was my go-to for everything, but since it came out with the new one, I'll mix them together too because I like the two of them working together. Next, I have a Glamouflage foundation. Is this the same size as the other one? I don't know. So my Glamouflage foundation, I love this. This is my favorite drugstore foundation, at least at the moment. I haven't found one that I like more than that. And then going on with drugstore, I have Fit Me Maybelline, the Matte and Poreless the powder foundation. I have the Fit Me, I have two Fit Me concealers. I have 10 light and 15 fair. I use both of these for like highlighting, and then the other one was my concealer. I love the Fit Me line. It was my favorite for a long time, all of it. So another really good drugstore. I know I have a big mix, but it's because working at Clinique, I do get a lot of Clinique products for free or for discount. So yeah. I have a Clinique Airbrush Concealer, and this one, it is in fair. It's like a pinkish color. I use this as under my eyes. It was almost my skin tone. I wish it was lighter. Whoop! And the only negative about this is that there's not a whole bunch of product in here, so if you are using it to highlight a big area like I do, you run out of it quick. Moving on to my Icing Eye Brightening Primer. I really do like the Icing brand cosmetics. This is the eye brightening primer. I had it forever till it dried out. I think it worked really well. Primers, I'm kind of like meh about. Some of them I feel actually do something, and I feel like half of them don't do anything. Moving on to mascara. I have quite a few in here. I'll just kind of grab the ones I see on top. I have the Pumped Up Colossal by Maybelline. I have the Rimmel Scandalous Eyes Retro Glam. I have the Full Lash Bloom from CoverGirl. This one I loved for a long time, the Scandal Eyes. The Colossal I kind of liked, but I feel like it was almost too clumpy. Scandal Eyes, I really liked it, and I feel like it's this one that the brush reminded me of, yeah, Better Than Sex. Let's just take a second, please. These mascaras are so old. I just haven't gone through and cleaned out for a long time. Oh, you can't really see because this one's just fudged up. Okay. Okay, so you can't really tell, but they both have the same type of like hourglass look to them, so I feel like the brushes kind of reminded me. The Scandal Eyes was definitely just a bigger one. So moving on, I have 2 Better Than Sexes in here, at least that's what I can see for now. So I have 2 Better Than Sexes, and I use these till they're empty. I never realized how heavy this freaking packaging is, because it's like metal, so it's like freaking heavy as heck. Alright, see if I can grab the rest of my mascaras in here. Mascara, mascara, mascara. Mascara, mascara, mascara. Mascara. Mascara, mascara, mascara. Mascara, mascara. Mascara, mascara, mascara. Do you guys like my song? Alright, so this is the Essence, Get Big Lashes. This one I didn't really like too much. The brush is really big. It just was kind of clumpy, and I like clumpy lashes, but it was almost like clumpy to the point where you're like, no. And then moving on, I have a Clinique, this is the High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara in Extreme Black. The brush is extremely similar to the Chubby Lash. I love the Chubby Lash and I love this one. Definitely my favorite Clinique mascaras, other than like that I can use on its own. These are the only 2 mascaras that I feel like I can use it on its own without having to add another mascara to it to make my lashes look the way I want them to, if that makes sense. The only downside to both of those, well, I feel like the High Impact gets a little bit drier faster than the Chubby Lash, and with those you definitely need to wipe off the excess if you're not used to working with like clumpier mascaras, because it will get clumpy on the brush just because it's such a small like bristled brush. But other than that, I love them. Next I have I thought I had 2 of these. The Perversion mascara. This was definitely one of my favorite. Oh, there's still, I'm not gonna use it. Perversion mascara is definitely one of my favorites. This one's from Urban Decay. I just really like the formula of it. I don't think it was the brush. I think it was the formula. And I'm not a big person on formula unless it's like too watery. Like I think that pretty much every mascara is the same when it comes to that specifically, other than like waterproof obviously. But I really, there was just something about this, and I know it wasn't the brush because the brush was nothing big for me, but I love this. Like the only ones that I would ever go and buy like full size of is like the Clinique Chubby Lash, or High Impact Extreme, Better Than Sex, and Perversion, probably. Like high end that I would actually go and spend money for without having a discount, if that makes sense. Next I have, oh see, I did have a small Perversion, I knew I did. And I have 2 of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, the 4-in-1 mascara. Not a huge fan of this one, honestly. It didn't really, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Like, I was not a fan of it. I remember using it and I was just kind of like, why does everyone like this so much? So, personally, not a fan. Next up, I have a Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I talked about this mascara in the Ipsy unbagging. I like it. The brush is huge. Some people are probably not going to be in love with that part. It's decent. It's not something I would go out and buy, but I will use the samples of it. Next, I have, okay, trying to see what I have going on. Alright, so I have the Buxom. This sample one was weird, but the only reason I like this brush is, the only reason I like this mascara is because of the brush. I wasn't a fan of the mascara itself, but I was a fan of the brush. I would use whatever mascara I was using for the day, and then I would take this and I would go through and separate my lashes with it, so I was just not a fan of the actual mascara. Same with this one, the Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. It has like a twisted brush. I wasn't a huge fan of it on its own, but if I used it with something else, it really worked the way I liked it to. Next up, I have, this is Lancome, and I can't see what it is. I believe that's Hypnose Drama, because it has that like curved one. I like Lancome's mascaras. I normally use Hypnose Drama mixed with Definicils, and that's, Definicils? Yeah. And those 2 mixed together works really well for me. And I have a Scrumptious Extreme Mascara from Estee Lauder. This one's decent. It's not one of my favorites. It works, I guess. Like, meh. That's how I feel about it, I guess. And then I have two Lancome CSL Boosters. CISL Boosters XL. I don't know how to say it. It's a primer for your lashes, and I love their primer. Lancome is such a hit or miss. Some of their products I love, and some of their products I just absolutely hate. And I also don't feel like spending that much money on a product. Like, I just can't justify it if I don't absolutely love it. So there's a few things from them, and this is one of them that I would buy the full size of it. But I just never do because I always forget. Moving on, I have eyeliners. I'm trying to do, like, in order because there's just, like, so much just roaming in this thing. I think... Oh, no. Oh, right there. So, eyeliners. So, I have the Rimmel Nude eyeliner. I love this while it was working. I'm a person who doesn't keep caps on things. I always forget to where I put the caps. I try my hardest. So, this one is one that if you don't have a cap on it, it dries out. So, that sucks. And next, I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Love Kat Von D. Love this. My new favorite liquid pen liner is the Pretty Easy from Clinique. They both have the same type of brush applicator. That's not the, what is it called? The foam. I can't think of the name right now because I'm in such a rush. The foam one, like this one. This one's like a foam-y whatever applicator, and it falls apart. It doesn't keep its shape. It sucks in other products. It's not the same as these other two, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Then I have the Stila waterproof eyeliner in white. When I saw this, I was so excited. I was like, a white liquid liner, awesome. But it doesn't go on white. It sucks up black eyeliner, like any type of color that's on your lid. It goes on like a gray color, and I'm just not a fan of it. I was really, really, really stoked for this, and it definitely was a huge miss for me. I don't like the applicator. I don't like the eyeliner. I don't know, maybe if I just wasn't feeling it, but every time I tried it, I hated it. Next, I have the Master Precise from Maybelline. This is definitely a good liquid liner, like cat eye eyeliner from the drugstore. This is my favorite that I've found so far. Every other one I've tried, I'm just not a fan of. I don't like the actual liquid one. I like the pens more. So, there's that. Next, I have Black Diamond from Clinique. It's a cream shaper for eyes. It's a teeny tiny little baby one. I love this eyeliner. I'm throwing it out because I have too many eyeliners and I don't need it. And it's so small anyways. But I like the Black Diamond because it's black but it has shimmer of silver in it. So it's not too overpowering, but it's still really pretty. Next, I have a Jumbo Black Felt Tip Line. Oh, sorry. Blackheart Beauty Jumbo Felt Tip Liner. There we go. And it is in black. Yes, it's in black. These ones are decent. I feel like it's almost too big unless you're wanting to do like a really big cat eye or a really big eyeliner look. It's almost too chunky for me. I got it at Hot Topic for like $5, so it's like, me, you might as well. And then I had a whole bunch of these Claire's glitter eyeliners, and I love them. This one separated really bad, but the rest of them are still holding pretty strong. I use them for like everything. Like if I need a little bit of glitter under my eye, I need a little bit of glitter on my wing. Love it. I will go back and buy them. I bought 2 packs of different colors, and I will go back and buy it without my discount. Don't even care. Next up, I have an Ulta Flesh lip liner. Oh, I was like, why am I out? Because it's empty. So there's like enough for not even a full application. I love this lip liner. It's just a really nice nude. It's definitely a Kylie Jenner look. Ulta brand, good price, good quality. Yes. Next, I have a NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil. It had the brush on one side and pencil on the other, but I broke the brush and it's gone now. But it's completely empty. I liked it for what it's worth. I'm not a huge eyebrow person. I feel like my eyebrows are just too intense all the time because I have big eyebrows, so I don't like filling them in. Moving on. Alright, so I have the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Herbs, and Rose Water. Love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. I would go back and buy more. I'm in love with it. I bought it for my giveaway for last December, and I was like, this is awesome, so I bought it for my giveaway people too. I have the Nourish Organics. This is an eye cream. I love Nourish Organic products. They're really good. I don't know what it is about them, but I just truly love them. So I don't know why I still haven't bought full sizes of them, just because I'm not a fan of buying, like makeup buying online, I don't care. But like hair products and face products, I don't know why I just don't buy it online. Weird, I know. Next up, I have another icing product. This is the Expert Face Concealer Corrector. It has a concealer stick on one side, and then it has this weird, I don't like this. It's not a sponge. It's too hard to be a sponge. It's supposed to be like a blender. I'm not a fan of it. But this concealer was pretty nice, and it was a huge, like, thing. So it was, like, really good to get in and, like, highlight with. So I was loving this while I had it. Next up, I have primers. Yeah. Alright, so I have a Photo Loving Primer from NYX. I really like this one. It was really good. It's definitely comparable to this Smashbox Studio Finish. Yeah. And I know people who are oily tend to not like these, but I'm really oily and I like both of them. This is the Sheer Envy Primer, Long Wear Primer, 12-hour wear primer. It says primer all over this. From Hard Candy. I really like this one. It was like an orangey color, so it definitely helped cancel out a whole bunch of different things going on. And next, I have the Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This is a really nice thing to have if you're not a fan of eye creams, or if you have sensitive eyes to like eye cream stuff specifically. I like this because it helps everything go on well. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I would probably go back and buy this full size if I remembered to. And I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is the pore minimizing one. I bought the smaller one of this because they didn't have the full size, and I actually really do like this as well. I would probably go back and buy it again if I like thought about it while I was at Sephora. It still feels like there's stuff in here. Whatever. Next up, I have some foundations, small baby foundations, and concealers. Okay. So I have the Hello Flawless Oxygen Now makeup, oil-free, and it's a brightening makeup from Benefit. I'm not a Benefit fan, but I did like this. I got it in like a set, and it was too dark for me when I first got it. And then I got tan this summer, and it like matched me really well, and I actually did like it. It was like a flawless finish, but it still wasn't a heavy coverage type of a thing. Next, I have this Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation Oil-Free. I love this foundation. I would buy it full size if I was in Sephora again. I don't go often because I'm at Clinique all the time, but I do really, really like this foundation. It is pricier, so if you're not a fan of high-end, then don't get it. But if you are a fan of high-end, I would try this for sure. At least get a sample from Sephora. I used it. Everyone's like, oh, it's too oily for oily skin. I'm like, I used it when I was in Mexico, when it was humid, when I was oily, when I was sunburnt. It looked great on me. So I'm fine with it. I had like second-degree burns and I was still fine with it. Next up, I have some primers. I mean, not primers, some concealers. I have the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's MAC Pro Longwear. I don't really think I have anything else to say about it. It's a good concealer. It's great for what it does. It's a really good concealer. I'm just not a fan of MAC products all the time, but I like this. So I'm going to keep that to the side so that way I can return it later. Not return it, but empty things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is the Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer. It's Canadian made, which I think is just weird because I'm not used to it. But Boo Boo Cover Up, this was one of the first things I got in my Ipsy bag. It's one of my favorites. It was this huge freaking thing. I'm in love with this concealer, and I would definitely go buy it online from them. I think it's the only product that they sell, but I'm in love with it. So it's a Boo Boo Cover Up. So what it's made... Did you just turn off? I thought it turned off. I was like, no! The Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer is like an acne type concealer. It's meant to help heal while it still is covering up as well. So I love this concealer. Yes. Next, I have the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Full Coverage Cream. Oh, so I guess this is a CC cream. It was decent. I use it for an eye cream, like an eye area thing. I liked it. Another Ipsy thing. I don't think I would buy it just because I know IT Cosmetics is more expensive, and I wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. But yeah, it was decent for what it is. Next, I have the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer, and I freaking hated this concealer so much. I heard this stuff was great, I tried it, and I hated it. So, yeah. And I have a Smashbox. This is their concealer. There's no name, like what kind of concealer it is. So it's their stick concealer. This crap was great for highlighting. I would just like, done. Don't have to worry about it. Alright. So next I have a Merle Norman Shell Peach Long Lasting Cheek Color from, I said Merle Norman, right? Yeah, Merle Norman. It was actually a really pretty color. When I went to Texas back in the day, my aunt got me all hooked on Merle Norman. She like got me set up with a whole bunch of makeup. I wasn't a huge fan of most of their stuff, but that one I did really like. Like that blush I did like a lot. Next is a Pacifica, this is an eyeshadow. It's either an eyeshadow or, I don't freaking know. I am not a fan of Pacifica's eyeshadows. The packaging's crap, which is, I don't even care about packaging. But it's just so powdery. Every time I use it, it's just way too powdery, and I hate powdery eyeshadows. Like, I'd rather have, like, not as much pigment and have it not be powdery. Like, it's just, that's my big pet peeve. Next, I have Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, the medium deep bronzer. I love this stuff. This was my contouring powder forever. It's a little bit too dark for me to contour with right now because I'm pasty as all get up, but yeah. I have my empty bottle of product candy, which just makes me so sad, but I have another full size and then the smaller one right now anyways. But product candy is my absolute die-hard, ride or die favorite fragrance. I love it. This lasted me a year. I used to be a juicy lover, but now product candy is my thing. I know a lot of people don't like product candy, but I do, and it's my favorite. So yeah, delicious. Moving on, I have a Clinique Turnaround Overnight Moisturizer. This is meant to turn around your skin cells and kind of help give you exfoliation as well as hydration. I think it kind of broke me out. I think it was this one, but my face is breaking out like crazy lately. Stress, not eating right, not washing my face properly, all of those things contribute to my face right now. So it's me. This was good for what it is. I've heard it do like way more wonders for other people, but for me, I'm just like, man. This one I'm tossing just because I'm not a fan of it. The Catalin, it's a tinted lip balm. I got it from my Ipsy. I'm not a fan of it. It was a weird packaging. The color was meh. I don't know. It's a cool packaging. It's hard to, I wouldn't put this in my purse. I just didn't like it. Yeah, and that's it. That's all my empties. Yay, I'm done. I did it. Yay. What time is it? Okay. And I did it in a decent timing. So hopefully this video isn't too long for you. I hope you liked it. I don't really know if you guys like these types of videos because I don't do them often. Obviously, because I had a huge stack up. I just went through recently and cleaned out my makeup stash, so this was what I was tossing out from it. If you like these type of videos, let me know. If you want me to do like a favorites, so that way I can go through and tell you what products I really like, because I know a lot of these were products that I'm not a huge fan of. I can do that as well. Thanks so much for watching. I can't talk. Oh, another reason why I did this video too is because I was going through my makeup stash, seeing what products I used up and I love, and those are going to be some of the products that I'm going to be putting in my next giveaway. So, if you want to do the giveaway or if you want to be involved in my giveaway, I'm trying to get, if I get to 200 subscribers by December 31st, so we got like a little over a month now, I'm going to be doing a big giveaway. I'm going to do it for one person though, because last year I did it for 2 people, and my giveaway last year was really good. It was all high-end products pretty much, a few like not high-end, but still really good products. So hopefully I will be doing one soon. I'm starting to get a stash built up already of stuff for you guys, so please, please, please hit the subscribe button, and then that will automatically get you entered in the giveaway when I do have it, because I'm going to be doing it for my subscribers, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, because obviously once I get to 200, that's when I'm doing it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you like this video, and don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and leave a comment down below if you want to see anything else. Thanks so much. Bye guys.